The Sustainable Grenadines Inc., SusGren, is a bi-national NGO working to empower the people of the Grenadines to develop a prosperous and sustainable blue economy. With financial support from the OAS Integrated Coastal Zone Management REFIX program and co-funding from the Philip Stephenson Foundation, SusGren partnered with the Sandy Island Oyster Bed Marine Protected area to host a one-week camp for 17 students from Union Island and Carriacou to help raise the momentum to resume the Junior Ranger program on Union Island and to introduce the program on Carriacou. The goal of the camp was to share information widely about the MPA's role and why marine conservation is a priority to generate stewardship and to build relationships among residents of Carriacou and Union Island.
My name is Tracy Edwards and I'm the manager of Sandy Island Marine Protected area in Carriacou. And today is a culmination of 3 weeks of the SIOP MPA, first time ever Marine Summer Eco Camp. We took them on. The learning experience would have started with the broad ecosystem and the oceans and the coast. So like on the first day of the week, it's a 5-day camp. We would have talked about ocean dynamics. We would have included art and experiments and a bit of discussion and theory. The participants would be involved in an icebreaker which uses a cord, and you toss to the other person. What happens in the end is that you have a network. But it's interesting because sometimes someone will hold it loosely and then it falls. You can't find the end, and you can't find, because you're supposed to go backwards and then get to, have a neat ball in the end. We use that later on to talk about what happens with these interrelated ecosystems and how it collapses if one is disturbed. And that time you get a whoa.
REFIX is an integrated coastal zone management ICZM tool that works with small island developing states, SIDS, to support the effective management of coastal and marine resources. The project's goal is to create an opportunity for students to develop an emotional connection with nature. Its main aims are to foster a love of the marine environment among the SusGren environmental rangers from Union Island and Carriacou, to raise awareness of the value of local marine and coastal ecosystems among the rangers, and to develop skills in swimming, snorkeling, and identification of animals and ecosystems.
On the summer camp 2018, I learned about the 4 types of mangrove, which is the red, the white, the black, and the buttonwood.
My experience of the camp was learning about the 4 types of mangroves, how to take care of the ecosystems and biomes and all the wetlands, and how we have to keep the corals safe and do not litter in the mangrove because they help you a lot.
I always wanted to be a marine biologist, so I think this will help me to gather information from the sea and other stuff.
The camp was great. We learned about different stuff and it was excellent.
We wanted to do something different with the older children, and it's to, as they would have gone through the Lauriston mangroves, to come to Ashton and look at a mangrove ecosystem that you can see the disturbance from human interaction. And look at the tree type. Is it very different in terms of the health of these mangroves or the health of the other mangroves? They would have also looked at canopy, which is the leaf coverage and the density, and so make that connection here. Ashton is a bit sad, but also hopeful in terms of what Sustainable Grenadines is doing. I like the fact that there are 2 towers and you're able to just see, the expanse of the different types of mangroves and what is going on.
A lot of birds that come all the way from Alaska, like the whimbrel.
Putting all that together, it is hoped that, what we see here, that Sustainable Grenadines through the Junior Ranger program, through these summer camps, this is the first for SIOP MPA, but we do intend to have it annually, that we'll have more youth stewards and environmentalists who are involved in coastal ecosystem protection, but also for our, at the governance level, for our governments to see the value. But then you also get, if more people are aware and are empowered, then we can always shape our future.
Marine Summer Camp 2018! Woo!